course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him out.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Gervon Dexter getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. For the left side, he gets back to Mooney. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. They'll go. It's Robinson. Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stance. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And now for a second time, he loses the football.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Nick, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Bears send out their punt team.
For the Bears.
Broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more, and he'll get about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On the ground, it's Robinson. He'll push forward for about a yard. Montez Sweat, they're on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
To throw is Penix. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Ray McCloud. Touchdown Atlanta.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Bears 30.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the 1st half. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes Caleb Williams, and the of this Bears offense. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Gonna look deep, looking for more. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And they will finally get them as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of conversation in that locker room. Halftime. They got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Finding room across midfield. And he will score again. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcon. On to Scoop for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Falcons 49. Bears 30.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Bears offense ready to get back at them. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First down, Chicago.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He's going to let this one go deep. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. He's going to try it here again. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. comes Robinson. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On the give, it's Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Now 3rd and 8.
Now Penix. That's the tight end. Pitch. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
Field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to keep it himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. We'll try and hurry to the line here.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. To the right side, caught by Burton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard
from the 32-yard line now. Here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A high throw over the middle, that's taken in. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
1st and goal, Chicago.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1.
A play fake. Now Williams exiting the pocket right. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Forced to his right. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Roll. Otunje. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Williams. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Agnew on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense ready to get back to work. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In trouble, and down he goes. Tremaine Edmonds gets up for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Penix. Over the middle, he gets that to McLeod. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. First and 10.
6 yards. That's good for a Falcons first down.
They'll go play action now with Penix. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game, and I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. Brady Jarrett getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, here is Penix. And the defense unrelenting, a 3rd consecutive sack.
You know, we can sit up here all day long and critique the quarterback, and you can see his eyes are down. He's a little jittery in the pocket, but with the amount he's been sacked and hit today, Mike, I can't say I really blame him.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The tackle made at the 40.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Off play action. Here's Williams. Rolling to the left. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Second and 10. I'll give up the middle with Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game. I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Agnew on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. Play fake. Here's the lefty, Penix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. T.J. Edwards in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Gervon Dexter in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
Big-time opportune sack there by the defense. Mike, they're right on the cusp of field goal range. You can't allow this to become a 2-possession ball game here in the fourth quarter. Massive third down coming up here. See if they can get off the field and get the ball back to their offense.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. The Falcons getting their puncher out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Now the return. Now after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. They'll go play action here with Williams. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knocked. Get away and come up with a turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
You know, Mike, with the importance being placed on yards after the catch, we're seeing more and more guys really emphasize turning into a runner as soon as possible. And, of course, it's a critical part of today's modern offense. But the part you have to remember, the yards are never more important than protecting the ball, so it needs to continue to be stressed. Yes, we want the big explosive play after the catch, but never at the expense of the ball.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
A play fake. And they'll throw with Williams. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
Well, Mike, Sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant. And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
On the move left. And he's going to have the Bears first down. It's going to be a gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on fourth down.
First down, Bears.
Here's Williams now to throw. Forced out to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Williams sacked. A loss of 8 yards.
Third and long. Here's Williams. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Clark Phillips. And the Falcons are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Now Robinson. And he broke through the initial contact. Lines up getting about 3. It's second down.
At the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
From the gun on third down. Here's Penix. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. We're about ready now for the punt.
In punt formation.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 45.
The Bears offense and DJ Moore heading back onto the field. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. Now, faking the give. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Williams sacked. A loss of 9 yards.
Williams to throw on second down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bears first down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job. Recovery, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. Throw it again. It's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10.
Williams to the air once more. He finds his tight end, that's Smythe. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And he indeed picks up a Bears first down. They manage to convert. They'll keep the drive alive.
It's a gain of 10.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by the rookie from Notre Dame.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 2.
Brings up second and 2.
Mooney in motion.
8-yard line.
He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line.
He's taken down behind the line.
He'll come up to third and 3.
2 yards. It's now third down and 3.
They'll throw. It's Penix. The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. That's taken in at the 50. That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Bears take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
The Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They will run it over center with Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. On third down, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Escaping the pressure right. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Bears first down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on fourth and long. To throw, it's Williams. Broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
A play fake. Now Williams. That is caught side of the end zone. Rolls Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, how often do we say it's a one-possession game, but that's a two-part story? Part one taken care of right there with the touchdown.
All right, Mike, so they go down and they get the all-important touchdown. But only half the time is this truly a one-score game. They need this two-point conversion here to tie it up.
So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for two.
The Bears
going again. Williams. And he will get into the end zone for two. And this game is tied.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Agnew on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive and starts with first down. This defense all. For this one, they get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. Left side in the hands of London. And they'll be up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Gain of 19 yards.
They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Falcon first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Cousins. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
A loss of 7.
2 minutes to play in regulation.
At the 34-yard
Greg and I
line.
back. On EA Sports, after this, here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That ball intercepted. It's the veteran safety, Kevin Byers. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. They'll go up for first and 10. Now Williams. Now a timeout. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Brings up second and a yard.
Off play action. Here's Williams. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Third down and 1 yard.
Moving left. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down is looming. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll go play action here with and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the shotgun. It's the pressure too much. He goes down. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Throwing is Williams. He's going to look downfield once again.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
14 yards. And the Falcons, first down.
A first down throw for Cousins. To the right, that's Pitts. Big strides, look at him go. And he's going to go all the way. Oh, that's some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
Makes the score Falcons 56. Bears 49.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. So out comes the Chicago offense. They get set to take over once more.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is first and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Here's second down.
Leads to second and 10.
To throw is Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Williams.
Yards to go.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a first down. Here we go. One final play. Rolling right, and that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, and did not look back as they cruise in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
News, yeah, that's all anybody's ever said about me. And yeah, I like to cut loose too. You might think I chose this way of living now, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns and Roses bumping through a club. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up and let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want,
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning. Better know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact? Buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you're flying seas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL, once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Atlanta Falcons. This one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Both feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, but shouted he not me. Who set the city on fire soon as he got free? The king back now, don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the lack down. I'm on the road doing shows, put my Mac down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All my hot girls yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
All the dope boys yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Front the back gate yelling,
bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Get with other southern rapper hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping by, I'm moving the bricks. You talk about, now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out hard top.